there's so many kids and so many people out there that want to learn. They just need the tools and need to learn a certain way. You have, the people that learn by hearing and by seeing and by feeling, and this is another way for people to learn. And by keeping that from them, you're holding them back, and you're keeping them from reaching their potential.
We would like to start out with a quote from an adoptive parent of a little Chinese girl.
There were so many little girls in the orphanage, the staff couldn't handle the volume, so they strapped the toddlers in these little green chairs. They didn't do it to hurt the children, it was just simply too much for them to handle.
As the Chinese saying goes, women are like grass born to be stepped on. This is our documentary on women's rights in China.
The Chinese saying, "A mouse trying to pull a turtle out of his shell doesn't know where to begin," may describe how China tackled the
Hi, my name is Bruce Hall, and I'm a 4th grade teacher at Kaiser Elementary School. When I use video in the classroom, it engages my students and motivates them to read and write and edit and do things carefully and with pride. It teaches them how to perform, how to present themselves in front of people. It's just a valuable tool, and it cuts across the curriculum.
And watched movies. We learn a lot about the animals that live there, but nothing is as good as a real thing. So here we are at the Brookfield Zoo to see real animals living in each biome. So come along with me on our safari to learn more about biomes and the animals that live there. Before we start on our safari, you need to learn what a biome is. Why don't we ask some of the visitors at the zoo? Hi, I would like to ask you a question. What do you think a biome is?
Something, my mom had one, but I think she lost it.
I'm not really sure. Maybe someone's digestion system?
A biome is a sport that they play in Africa.
No, it's not. It's a video game.
I think it's fun to make videos because it's what people really do in real life for a living, and so you get to experience what people do to make videos.
Working as an executive producer on these projects has taught me first responsibility, because when you get a task, a workload to get something done and get something done on a deadline, you learn to be accountable and get things done, and you learn to be responsible. The second thing that I've learned is having high standards, because if you do have high standards for yourself, you're going to make amazing things, because you're going to go to your potential, and by doing that, people are going to see, I guess, that little light or spark in you. And the last thing I think is teamwork and team building. In most classes, you get instances to work once or twice in group projects, but in a digital media class or in a multimedia class, you're always working with other students. And by that alone, you're going to be able to work in college with your other, I guess, peers, but I guess in the workplace, you're going to be able to work with other people and get things done well.
Yellow submarine, we all live in a yellow submarine. Yellow submarine, yellow submarine. And our friends are all aboard.
How they get that big old giant thing in that little bitty package? That's what I think's weird.
It's about
As you can see, it looks like an ordinary pair of glasses. You simply put them on, and suddenly your view of people changes. You will no longer have negative feelings toward people who are different from you. You will say things that are kind and feel better about yourself. Here's some testimonies of some very satisfied customers.
My mom bought me the View Changer as a gift. At first I thought it was just a cool pair of glasses, but when I wear it, I am nice to people who I wasn't to before. I got to talk to people who I normally didn't talk to and got to know them as people. I'm now making new friends and I feel great.
Yes, I see a remarkable change in him. He is not getting into trouble anymore and he enjoys making new friends. He's so much nicer now.
My brother used to be not so nice to a lot of people, calling them names.
Skin off. just now, somehow.
But then it looks like something like that.
It does. That looks like an alien.
It looks like that little. Oh, cool! See through it.
Yeah.
You can see the caterpillar moving.
Doing these wriggles around.
But then how is it going to hook on? Is that skin?
Oh, and then he's. Ah.
Wow.
I thought he was just going to stop then once he got it off, but he's still wiggling a little bit. And I think he's done.
You will know when it is about to come out of the chrysalis because you can see the wings. The butterfly comes out of the chrysalis in about 10 to 14 days. At first, the wings are small and wrinkled. The butterfly pumps the liquid to its wings.
To the animals and to the people. The earth's heartbeat out the rhythm of all there is. We listened and sounded the rhythms back for her to hear.
Then men from the other continent came, men who would not listen to the rhythm of the earth. They shackled us, the people of the earth's color, and flung us into the bellies of the ships, bringing us enslaved across the oceans and the seas.
They tore us apart from one another and did not allow us to speak our own languages. We were a lost people. We were no longer free. We thought we were no more. Then they took the drums away.
I am one of the editors. I like editing because I like computers. And when I edit, I get to add transitions, and I get to edit out parts. I also get to add music, and I also get to help out with the camera.
I know I've been involved with videography for the past 7 years, and this is one area where I know I can capture the enthusiasm of all my kids. So I'm pretty lucky to have a program and a project that I can work with for all my students. It really helps them learn, and I'm in it for helping kids learn.